name is Robbie Boak. I'm the supervising location manager. I definitely thought that the scope had increased. My feeling was that we weren't necessarily going to be on the road as much in terms of part locations and little bits and pieces, but that the places that we did settle in were going to be very high production and a lot of snow and bigger builds and more time in specific locations as opposed to a traveling circus. And that's the way the year kind of panned out.
In Northern Ireland, if we need to go somewhere, Robbie and his team will make a little road to it. And that way you do get to places that nobody's seen. And inevitably, to get off the beaten track in Northern Ireland, it's often necessary to drive off the main road for a little while.
We revamped quite a few sets. We kind of converted a listed barn in one of our locations in Moneyglass, and that served as a double location in that the one frontage from a certain angle was Molestown, the exterior and the approach into it, and the other side was the Riverlands Inn. Again, an exterior and an approach into an inside. So big revamps for our department on the changeovers. And that was a big dress, very big dress. Shane's, we did a number of things. We did a forge, the Red Keep Forge down in the ruins that we've used. We used a section of great looking architecture with the right kind of height. It needed to be a big enough room because of the temperatures that the forge was going to reach. It's sort of 1,000 degrees Celsius. I'd say the snow this year, because of the north of the wall stuff, definitely has been much, much bigger. And the special effects guys have really, they've done a great job as usual, but it's been a lot of work. We used a castle down in County Down called Myra Castle, and it had a lovely listed farmyard again that we had been snooping around early in the year, which didn't take much conversion from the art department guys to convert it up into the Dreadfort. So that was Myra Castle, yeah. It can be very, very windy. I mean, you've got a natural channel in that valley coming up off the Irish Sea. There's a real wind channel coming straight up. It does make filming difficult sometimes.
When you've planned a scene in your head, you never plan for the weather, and then you turn up and it's like, oh, it just throws you quite a lot, and it's quite hard. I think today's been quite tough, because the wind is cold.
These conditions are hard, but they need to be hard. If we were shooting this on a backlot somewhere in the daytime on a green screen studio, it just wouldn't be the same. You need to feel a bit of discomfort.
That's what this world is about. It's the northern edge of civilization. It's rough, it's grim, and when it rains up here, it gets grim.
It loves to rain in Belfast, it loves to rain where we are here, and on Monday night there was a huge puddle in the courtyard. They were wading through, water deep up to your shin, so it was, fairly chaotic, but it's all in the spirit.
Definitely, from my perspective, bigger than the previous years. I just know from the budget side of things that it took a lot more to service than the previous series. Yeah, we've definitely grown and continue to do so, it seems like.